He's a big brute of a lad.
Yeah.
He scores goals.
Yep.
He's very strong. Oh, and by the way, he's got a lot of people that are going to give him a lot of chances. And it's just up to him to take them. And unfortunately, when you're playing recently promoted teams that have signed as many players as Forest have, and they're all sort of introducing themselves to each other, he had a field day.
He certainly did. Kevin De Bruyne didn't start this game. It didn't matter. He'd come on in the second half. You take a look, this is the best start ever for a striker in the Premier League, Stevie. 9 goals in 5 games.
Right,
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
I think it's 72. I think that's
Craig's saying there about a team that's just came up. I don't care who he's playing against in the Premier League right now. I don't see anybody handle him, including Van Dijk.
Right.
I just don't see it.
Is he smashing that?
You and I
Is he
were
smashing the 34 goals?
Poor.
Well,
He's got what? 7? 9?
9.
He's got 9 goals.
7, 8, 9.
He's already got 9 goals.
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I mean, aye.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I were laughing. We were watching the game, and as he put his second one in, you and I were laughing, and we were both laughing at the same thing.
Yeah.
This was like he's playing against schoolboys.
Right.
And he's talking about Waddle. Waddle's a big, strong boy, by the way. He made him look like...
I thought he was.
He thought he was, aye. But he made him look like, just get out my road.
How do you stop him?
You can't.
Well, that's a bit of a problem.
Well, you can't. You stop the supply.
Yeah,
Have you stopped the supply?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good luck with that.
Right.
So you can stop him if he's playing in a poorer team.
Yeah.
But it's just difficult, and you know, if you try and fight him, he'll outmuscle you, and then you've got to try and find a different way. I can't wait till they play. I can't wait till him and Martinez play. We need to get Robbo back on. He's going to get really angry. But the answer to your question, I think, would be twofold. It'll depend if anybody, Liverpool, Arsenal, anybody, Chelsea, whoever it is, Tottenham, put up a title fight. If they put up a title fight, if somebody pushes City, he'll have to play.
Right.
If nobody's pushing City come Christmas, January time, and the Champions League after the World Cup, blah, 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 and he might start having to rest them, or not having to, he might decide to rotate and rest, and those kind of records will be scuppered a little bit. So if there's a title fight, he plays, he scores. If there's not, he might find himself getting a little rest now.
You've got to think it's going to be injury that's going to be his biggest problem.
Right.
Because there doesn't seem to be any other reason why he's not going to be lights out.
Jules, the Community Shield seems a long time away now, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's hard to believe that some people doubted him, really doubted Haaland, doubted the amount of goals that he could score. Yeah, it took a little bit of time to adapt. Remember that game, I think it was Bournemouth, where he had only 2 passes in that game. There was the assist for Gundogan goal, only 8 touches or something like that. But he still had an impact on the game with his running, with his runs, with the movement, all of that. And now that he gets in the flow of it, and that he's pretty much integrated to that team and the way they play, it's remarkable to watch, really. And even there's the great goal that the boys mentioned, the first one. But even when he's got even the luck now, like on the second goal where he bounces off and then he's straight into his path and he just has to tap in with his right foot. It's incredible that at the moment just everything goes his way. On top of the talent, he also has that little bit of luck that those kind of strikers usually get, especially when they're in that kind of mood.
Years ago, when you signed really good players, it was like, right, this is just going to be fine. We'll make this work. We're a great addition to your squad. Now we live in a world where there are so many experts out there that everybody's going, oh, right, we know he's really good, but but he doesn't quite fit in this system and all that sort of. And you just bang your head in the wall and go, shut up, shut up. You know, sitting in a basement typing away, going, this is not quite going to work. Good people make it work. He's an all-round player. He can link up, he can hold. Yeah, he can get better. He can link up, he can hold up, he can run the channels. He scores goals where he has to run in behind if you leave space because he's fast, and they can all obviously deliver early balls into the box now, which they didn't have. They've always had the chance of doing it, but it used to have to be a low-driven ball in, because they didn't have any physicality. Now, in Liverpool, similar, if they can get Núñez on the pitch and get him rolling, that's something similar, maybe not quite at that standard, obviously, but that gives them another opportunity to maybe put some earlier balls for his physicality, and it just gives teams options. None of this, it's just not. It just doesn't fit in the system, the modern game system. That's absolute nonsense.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.